Today's tip works with both SmartList Designer and SmartList Builder. If you have created SmartList Designer or Builder reports, they are not going to be automatically available for most users. They are available automatically for the administrators or power users, but it's not a good idea to set up a lot of users as either administrators or power users. So we want to make sure that you know how to give regular users access to the reports that either they've created or that you've created. We're in GP, we're going to click on Administration. And then under Administration, we're going to first take a look at a user. So I'm going to click on User Security. And if I take a look on my user security, we're going to pick one of my test users. And we're going to take a look at what his security is. So we can see in here that I actually already created the role that we're going to be working with today. So what I did was I gave this role, this is my test user, we're going to create a role that is based on the built-in AP clerk, but I added including SLD, and you see I also have an SLB reports option. So what I did here was I created a role, so I'm just going to double click on this. It opened up the role ID, and what I did for mine was I put in my new ID and I copied from the original AP clerk, which came with GP, which you'll see is another one of the roles. If I look up here, you'll see there's an AP clerk. I copied that one. But now what I want to do is I want to create a new task. So I have this task here. I'm going to double click on this, and we're going to actually unclick this one because I accidentally gave them SLD AR reports. We want them to have AP reports. So we're going to just double click to open the window and just hit clear to clear the window. Now what we're going to do is going to go ahead and type in the ID, and I'm just going to arrow down to get this one to cheat, and then hit my arrow over and just change that to an AP. I like to start mine with a underscore or an asterisk, something to sort it to the top so it stands out for me. And I'm just going to come in here and say SmartList Designer AP reports. I copy that and then I paste it into the second one, and we're going to put this under purchasing. And then over here I just have to hit SmartList. So I hit the letter S a couple times, S a couple times, and S one more time. Now any of the ones that I've created, I try to create those with an asterisk, or you can see I have some that have an underscore at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I like this EFT report, and you can see I have SmartList AP Distributions SLD. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then what I do is I make sure that my user is assigned to a role that has that. I have this role up so it's not going to show, but I'm going to save it, come back in, I'll see that SAP with SLD reports, and then I'll see the SLD AP reports. We have that assigned, and we're going to go ahead and save and go ahead and close. So now I've got that AP clerk including SLD reports. Double click on that and just make sure it looks good. There it is, SLD AP reports. That looks good to me. And we'll go ahead and close this. Now the same type of thing will work for SmartList Builder reports. So if I had somebody that had SmartList Builder, you would just come in and you'll see that I have SLB, and this person, we don't want them to have the AR report. So we're going to go ahead and take away the AR reports. And now I have the SLB AP reports, and I can just print this to check what's in there. And the same type of thing, even though it's Builder or Designer, I still use that SmartList objects, and then I can still pick the options that are in there. So that's all you have to do, just to make sure that the user has those roles assigned and that the roles include a task that includes that report. Now as I create new reports, I don't need to keep going back to the user. I would just create the report, and then I would come into the task and just assign the report to the task, and that would make that available. So that's all you do. Very easy to do, but it's important that you do that so that people can see the report you create. For more information about any of the tips and tricks you've seen, or for questions about Microsoft Dynamics GP, visit my website, www.trainingdynamo.com. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Training Dynamo.